Welcome to Recently on Reddit, a tiny Black Panther production. Here we explore some eye-catching posts from several popular subreddits. So sit back, relax, and enjoy a few tales that people have told about events in their lives. Did you know that splinter-free toilet paper was not produced until 1935? Can you imagine? Ouch! Well, that's today's totally useless fact. If you enjoyed today's video, please consider subscribing. And with that out of the way, let's get to the stories. From r/Tales from the Front Desk, posted by Suvok. Butt kicking over an Uber? Okay, so it was about 5:30 a.m. and a guy comes in and asks what our rate is for the night. I tell him and he exclaims that it is too much. I tell him that we are the cheapest in the area. He just says no, he wants a taxi and asks me for the number to a taxi. And I tell him that taxis don't come out this far since we are on the edge of town, and the one taxi person I can call doesn't answer his phone for any rides before 9 a.m. Before I post the rest of the conversation, for those who don't know, to use an Uber you have to download an app on your phone and prepay using your credit card for the ride. Guy: so can you call me an Uber then? Me: no, that's not how this works. You have to use your smartphone to get an Uber. He is holding his smartphone in his hand when I say this. Guy: yeah, well, I can't do that. Can you do me a favor and get me an Uber? Me: no, I can't, and I won't. Guy: come on, it's just a simple favor. You have to do it for me. Me: I am under no obligation to do you any favor whatsoever. Guy: with an attitude like that, you should get your butt kicked. I stand up in an aggressive posture, which is easy to do being over 6'2" tall, and this guy is like 5'8". Me: did you seriously just threaten me because I won't pay for an Uber for you? Guy: I am saying that if you were to ever ask someone for a favor with an attitude like that, you should get your butt kicked. Me: man, get the fluff out of my hotel. Guy: so what, you never ask anyone for a favor? Me: no, I don't ask strangers for favors. I am resourceful and have personal responsibility. Now get the fluff out or I'm calling the cops. As he starts walking away, he says, Guy, you must be better than God to never ask anyone for favors. How entitled do you have to be to believe that someone should get their butt kicked because they won't pay for an Uber for you, especially when you don't even know each other? I get stupid entitled people like this so often. I can be quick to cuss someone out, I'll admit, but I don't feel like I was in the wrong, and my boss agreed. No, you weren't in the wrong. I don't know how he thought he was going to get a room if he couldn't even afford to pay for an Uber. What a jerk. And from a new to us subreddit, r/anti-work, posted by Phenom981. Got an email from my old boss, a company I left more than a year ago. We need some help with the payroll sheet you designed. I'd like to discuss this in person in order to show you what the problems are. Is there any way next week we can get you on board to help us? Please let me know. Thank you, and happy Thanksgiving. Before anti-work, I probably would try to find a way to help. Now, I see some issues with it. I did design it to make it easier for me to run payroll. It's been working for you just fine for more than a year, and all of a sudden there's problems. Probably user error, if anything. This company is 20 miles south of home, and I currently work 20 miles north of home. Why would I burden myself and my current employer to try to help these people with something that I know I will not be compensated for? I'm debating on whether or not to even respond to this. Happy Thanksgiving indeed. So after much discussion down in the comments, it was decided basically that she should probably just test the waters and see if they're even willing to do a contract or something so that, she could go ahead and get some money off of this. And this is what she posted as her update. After reading a lot of replies, I decided it was most prudent to test the waters and sent a reply email saying that I cannot meet in person because of distance and scheduling conflicts. Hi, accounting person. Unfortunately, I don't have the availability for an in-person meeting. As boss person knows, I work in current city about the same hours that previous employer is open. That's 20 miles in the opposite direction for me and 40 miles away from their city. As for the spreadsheet, it was created with Google Docs sheets, So you can simply share the latest sheet you have with me at this email address and write up your question or concerns. I'll take a look at the scope and get back to you. Keep in mind, I haven't seen this in over a year and you have been working with it since. I don't know what changes have been made in that time. It's likely it doesn't work as originally designed. All the best, Phenom 981. The email response I got today was, "Hi Phenom 981. I think a phone call will do. If we can chat on the phone and work on the same sheet, I can tell you what I would like to have you fix and or change. Once I can get all of it together, I will have Boss Man look over it and then we can do a phone meeting. Let me work on it this week and get back to you." I think this satisfies my curiosity and makes it clear that they're downplaying the importance of the work and help they need. Still, no mention of compensation of any kind, of course. My final decision is that I don't need the money and definitely don't need the drama, so I'm done with this. When they contact me again, I will let them know that and that I don't intend to waste my time or theirs. Yeah, honestly, if they are using a spreadsheet, then they obviously have somebody there who knows how to use spreadsheets. So why not just build a new one from scratch that gets rid of all of the problems and puts in all of the good stuff that they actually want? People are just so lazy these days. Do the job yourself. From r/petty revenge, posted by Living Newspaper 3773. Classic toilet paper situation. My roommate has never replaced the toilet paper onto the actual dispenser. By never, I mean that in the 5 months I've lived with him, without fail, he has left it there for someone else to do every single time. At first, I'd just put it on the dispenser because it happens sometimes, and it wasn't that big of a deal. Then I started leaving it there, thinking that he'd get the message. He never did. This is a common theme across many, many domains. There are some things that he just doesn't do or doesn't know how to do out of ignorance, laziness, or lack of care. I honestly felt a little bad for him and just let the toilet paper thing go. The mild annoyance turned into an actual problem when one day I bought toilet paper and left it on the staircase to take upstairs. I ended up going to sleep, and the next morning I went upstairs to take my post-coffee poop. I reached for the toilet paper and it's not there. I reach behind me for the backup roll that we keep on top of the toilet. It's not there. There is no toilet paper in the bathroom, and he had just used it before leaving for work. So after I deal with things, I take the toilet paper on the staircase and put it in my closet. The next day, I hear cursing and whisper shouts from the hallway. He's mad, running around the house, slamming drawers and looking for toilet paper everywhere. He really can't believe that there isn't any when he needs it. He's basically throwing a full-blown tantrum out in the hallway now. He sends a text in the group message asking about the toilet paper he saw sitting on the staircase the other day, and due to his reaction, I say that I don't know where it is. The cursing escalates, and he screams, "I saw it on the staircase!" and "You buttholes!" I send another message to please replace the toilet paper if there isn't any in the bathroom, and he loses it, shouting, "Fluff you! I buy toilet paper all the time!" Which, one, is besides the point, and two, untrue. He finally went out and bought some. I just sat in my room quietly laughing at his tantrum over realizing we were out of toilet paper before he even used the toilet. After he left, I put the toilet paper in the downstairs bathroom, and when he asked our roommate later, he told him it was there. Immature? Maybe. I feel like it's just a natural consequence for rude behavior that's been previously tolerated. Edit. To clarify, the intention wasn't to make him question his reality about there ever being toilet paper. I did feel bad about this potentially happening. I just decided to keep the rolls that I bought in my closet for personal use. And his terrible reaction, cursing me out, screaming, the second he didn't have any for his own use, resulted in me not wanting to give it to him. I didn't deny there being any. Good on you, dude. I mean, I feel sorry for him that he had to hold it for so long, but if he was a responsible human being, he wouldn't be in that situation. So you may be wondering about that random fact in the beginning. It occurs to us here at Tiny Black Panther Productions that everyone can use a little random knowledge, and we like to share ours. So, if you have any random tidbits you'd like to share with the world, please drop them in the comments below. I'll read out some of those facts in future episodes at random. Please just be sure they're accurate. Thank you for joining us on Recently on Reddit. Please comment, like, and subscribe. All comments will be read and considered, as it's my goal to get better at entertaining you. Again, thanks for watching, and bye-bye for now.